Argentina have won the World Cup, and you could say in dramatic fashion. They were dominating the first half. They were up 2-0, and then in the space of a minute, first in the 80th minute, then in the 81st, Kylian Mbappe scores 2 goals and sends it to extra time. In his last World Cup game, Messi had thought he scored the winner, but Mbappe steps up again, makes it 3-3. It goes to penalties. Argentina take a lead in the penalty shootout. This time they don't bottle it, and they win the World Cup. Football is a team game, and Argentina won the World Cup, but the focus was on Lionel Messi, and the focus of this video will not be on any particular nation. It will be focused on individuals. This is my World Cup team of the tournament. Before I do get into my 11, if you do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. Let's try to get 15 likes in the video, and if you are new to the channel, I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe. In goals, and I'm torn between Emi Martinez and Bono. Before the World Cup final, when I made up my list, I decided I'd put Bono in goals, and had Argentina won the game in normal time, I probably would have gone Bono. But that save in the last minute from Emi Martinez, that was world class, and then he goes on to save a penalty in a World Cup shootout. So for me, Emi Martinez is my goalkeeper of the tournament. Crazy to think 2 years after Neil Maupay injured Bernd Leno that it would end up in Argentina winning the World Cup. And the worst thing about it is Neil Maupay is French. Emi Martinez has been one of the best shithouses at the tournament. He's also been my goalkeeper of the tournament. Right back, I am going to pick a Moroccan player this time, Hakimi. He was absolutely fantastic. Scored the winning penalty in a shootout versus Spain. He got his country to the semi-finals of the World Cup. Every Moroccan player was fantastic, but Hakimi was definitely standout. With Reece James being injured and Trent getting limited minutes based on form, Hakimi's the best right back on the planet and gets in this team from me. My first centre back, I'm going to go with Gvardiol. He's just 20 years of age and he's been the standout defender of this tournament. Do not let the fact Lionel Messi danced around him distract you from the fact he's been brilliant. Lionel Messi dances around every single defender he's ever played against. That's just what he does. He's the best ever. Gvardiol was fantastic in every single game at this World Cup, and for me, easily gets a place in this 11. The second centre back was tied between Romero and Varane, but purely because Argentina won the World Cup, I'm going to go with the Spurs man. He was poor in the opening game versus Saudi Arabia, but every Argentinian player was poor in that game. But ever since that, he's been fantastic, and now he has a World Cup winner's medal. Left back, you think it should have been Theo Hernandez, but that World Cup final, it was just awful. He went missing. He was not at the races, and for me, he loses his place in the team of the tournament based off that game. So instead, I'm going to go with Perisic. Despite his age, he ran all day for Croatia, got involved with a few goals, and nearly got them to back-to-back World Cup finals. Defensive midfielder, no competition here, no debate. It's Amrabat every single day of the week. He was fantastic for Morocco. In my opinion, their best player at this World Cup. The future best midfielders on the planet, Gavi and Pedri, Amrabat pocketed him. The current best midfielder on the planet, Kevin De Bruyne, Amrabat pocketed him. The former best midfielder on the planet, Luka Modric, Amrabat pocketed him. No doubt about it, Amrabat was by far and away the best defensive midfielder at the tournament. My next midfielder, Luka Modric. I know in the Amrabat section I did say he's not the best midfielder in the world, but at his age he is still running the show for Croatia. When he does inevitably retire, I know they have Brozovic, Kovacic, but it will be hard to replace Luka Modric. He is just a generational player. Like Perisic, nearly got his country to back-to-back World Cup finals. He was absolutely brilliant, and for me, gets into this team. Young player of the tournament, Enzo Fernandez. He has really announced himself on the world stage of this World Cup with interest from Real Madrid, Liverpool, Man City, loads of the biggest clubs in Europe. And you can't say that interest isn't deserved. He's been brilliant. That goal versus Mexico was absolutely fantastic, and for me is the definite in this team. My attacking midfielder, I'm going to go with Antoine Griezmann. He has reinvented himself at this World Cup and he's become France's playmaker. Most assists at the World Cup alongside Lionel Messi, not bad company at all. He was absolutely brilliant, reinvented himself like I already said, and easily gets in this team for me. The formation I picked, I know it's a little bit weird, 4-1-2-1-2. It only allows me 2 forwards, but there's some more standout midfielders this World Cup than forwards in my opinion. There has been 2 standout forwards though, one of which is Lionel Messi, the greatest to ever do it. He now finishes it off with the World Cup. He also won the Golden Ball, first player in history to ever win 2 Golden Balls. Also the first player to win 5 Man of the Matches at a World Cup. He well and truly is the greatest ever. 10 goal involvements at the World Cup. He is just absolutely brilliant. Even at 35, he's still running the show. He's Argentina's main man. He finally has a World Cup. Undoubtedly the GOAT. Undoubtedly gets in this team. Like a PSG, Messi will be partnering with Mbappe. 8 goals this World Cup. A hat-trick in the World Cup final. You have to feel for him not winning the World Cup. Scoring 2 goals in 1 minute. That's an unbelievable achievement. No matter the game, no matter the occasion. Kylian Mbappe goes ahead and does it in a World Cup final. What an achievement. Despite the fact he's lost the World Cup, I think he will be cheered up with the fact he's in some random Irishman's YouTube video of team of the tournament at the World Cup. So that is my World Cup team of the tournament. Let me know what you thought of in the comments. A World Cup I believe to be the best World Cup ever. If you don't agree with that statement, surely you agree with the fact it was at least the best World Cup final ever. I got the fairy tale ending of Argentina winning, a prediction I actually got right. It's been a very good World Cup. I think that is a very good team, and again, let me know what you thought of in the comments and give me your World Cup team of the tournament in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you are new, and I won't see you when Messi's won the World Cup because he's already done it. He is undoubtedly the GOAT.